going on YouTube? I think we live. I think we in the building. It's your boy, Deal aka Bonds, Urban Tech Reviews, you know. And I know this video is titled Pixel Phone Craze. And it's really a small segment that's really about that. Really this video is about, I still got the Note 7. I'm live broadcasting right now from the Note 7. And, you know, really my, this has been like a horrible experience for me. You know what I mean? Like, from the first to the second to the third time that I tried to contact these people. And now, you know what I mean? I understand it. I understand that the Note 7 being fully recalled wasn't planned. I understand that. I understand 100%. But then you got to understand that this right here is putting a lot of people in bad situations and all that. Because I'm looking at it from the perspective of that I was getting an iPhone 7 Plus in the black color and the 256 gigabyte. I was grabbing that thing. So me getting that, or trying to get it, in order from Verizon, and you know, it's supposed to ship on the 18th of October. Today is October 20th. And I got my client in the back. I'm trying to keep him covered so he don't get no video footage, you know what I mean? Because technically I'm not supposed to have him on video or nothing like that. So I'm trying to protect his identity. HIPAA violation. But what I was getting into is that now the phone is the iPhone 7 Plus in black and 256 gigabyte, or the 128 is back ordered till November. Now I got two new dates, which was November 11th, 11/11, and November 30th. Two new dates that are about a month apart. And like I was saying is like, so I mean, I still got the bomb, you know, I still got the Note 7, you know, the firebomb. And I'm like, you know, why am I still holding on to this phone? And it's not because, it is because I want to hold on to it, because I could just switch back to my S7 Edge, but that's not the point, because Verizon don't know that I still have my S7 Edge. So why are they not doing whatever they can do to get this fireball out of my hands? You know, bad customer service, horrible customer service. And you know, I say that because, like I said, it's been a hassle. I know I'm not the only one. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that's been going through this problem. But since the 14th, or whenever they recalled the Note 7, I've been trying to get rid of it. Get out the road, Phil. Alright, that was my dude. But yeah, like what I was saying is, like, it's been a hassle. And when I mean a hassle, I mean a hassle. And like I said, so I already told y'all my first two experiences trying to, you know, trade the phone in. And so today, being that this is I talked to him the other night after I figured out that my phone didn't ship. So I figured it out, and I was like, well, let me call him, talk to him or whatever. But it was like 1 in the morning, something like that. So I just chatted with them, and they gave me a customer care number. So I called customer care. I'm talking to customer care. I'm telling customer care my whole situation. I'm like, yo, you know, I still got the Note 7. I'm trying to get rid of it. I pre-ordered, or I ordered the iPhone 7 Plus in black, 256 gigabyte, and now it's back ordered. So that means I got to stay with the Note 7 until, November 30th, almost December. And this is what, I'm telling them. And they're like, well, no, we have a program, where you could, the program, the exchange program. And I'm like, but your exchange program is for me to start service with a new device and keep that device. And I'm like, the device that I'm willing to keep is the iPhone 7 Plus. That's the device that I'm willing to keep. And I'm like, y'all not offering another, like, hey, here, take this phone until the iPhone 7 become available. They're not offering that again. So that's not even out there again. So I'm like, what is somebody really supposed to do? Like, if you was really had the Note 7 as your only device, what are you to do? Like, what are your options? What are your options? Because my options are limited, and I don't understand why they keep playing around with this device. Like, you should be trying to get all these devices out of your hand as quick as possible. You should be trying to get them all out of everybody's hands. And all I wanted to do, really, what I was trying to set them up for, because I knew that the iPhone 7 Plus is unavailable now. So I'm like, well, give me a Pixel phone. Give me the Pixel. I don't want the Pixel as my main device, but give me the Pixel phone. I'll use the Pixel to the iPhone 7 Plus come in. Oh no, we can't do that because we're not offering any devices that you could borrow. So what is my options? Because, like, y'all want the Note 7 back. I don't mind giving it back. As much as I love this phone, I don't mind giving it back. You can have it back. But I don't want a Note 5. Because the Note 5 is not better than my 7 Edge. In order for me to get a Note 5, the reason I would get a Note 5 is just because I want Note functionality. But after, like I said in a previous video, after using the Note 7, you don't want the Note 5. The Note 5 don't stand up with the Note 7. So I don't want the Note 5. And, like, I already got that S7 Edge, and now, they're offering 2 new colors. They got the coral blue Note 7, and they got the pink Note 7, but I don't want I already got a Note 7. I would take a black Note 7. You can send me a black one, but what's that going to do? It's still not going to solve my problem. It's not going to change anything. So all I'm saying is that this shit right here has just been a hassle. And when I say hassle, I mean a hassle. And I don't really understand, how, these carriers, like, I'm about to get on the phone with them and just be straight raw, straight ignorant, and get real ghetto on them and just be like, well, y'all gonna give me something, I need something, because if not, y'all just gonna lose a loyal customer. I pay my $300, $400, $500 phone bill every month, and I'm being treated like some bum. I'm being treated like crap, and it ain't fair. It's not fair. And I'm getting nothing out of it. But they just keep saying, well, you could change it, trade it in for, but I don't want that phone. And I keep telling them, they were like, well, you could trade it in for another Samsung device and get $100 off your bill. I don't want that. There's no other Samsung device on the market that I want. None. No other Samsung device on the market that I want. You understand that? None. So I don't know why they keep trying to peddle that to me. So then when I'm talking to customer care, they're saying there's nothing they could do. So they're directing me to Samsung, like maybe Samsung could give you a replacement device until, whatever, a device you could borrow. So I call Samsung, I'm talking to Samsung. Samsung telling me the same ish. I'm tired, man. I ain't getting no sleep last night. So Samsung telling me the same stuff. We can't give you a loaner device, and you could trade it in for another Samsung device, get $100 off, $100 bill credit. Get out your nose, girl. Oh, you could trade it in, get $100 bill credit, and all of that stuff. And I'm like, That don't solve my problem, because there's no other Samsung device that I want. None. So stop trying to push me. They're like, well, you can get the S7 Edge or the S7, and I'm like, lady, I don't want it. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to tell them without me actually telling them that, hey, I already got the S7 Edge. My brother-in-law. Yep. I'm trying to tell them without actually telling them that. You know, but this has been a horrible process. So Samsung ain't willing to help me out. Verizon ain't willing to help me out. I still got this Note 7. And now, you know what I mean, Samsung was slick, because, you know, when you call them and they got like a little line that says the Note replacement, you know, press number 1 if you need the Note replacement program. So I pressed that. So then they get all your info. You know what I mean? So now they got my telephone number, they got my address, they got my name, everything, and they gonna ship me this box now where they gonna want me to put the Note 7 in. And I'm like wow. And I'm to the point now that I'm so pissed about this that I'm thinking, like, I don't even want a phone right now. Like, I'll just keep my S7 Edge. I'll keep rocking out with my S7 Edge, and I'll just do that, because this is just BS, and it's pissing me off. And one thing that's really pissing me off is because, I mean, y'all know I do my tech reviews, my cases. I got about 15 cases for the iPhone S7. I mean, iPhone S7 for the iPhone 7 Plus. I got like 15 cases, and more coming in. Excuse me, man. I told you I'm tired. And I got more coming in. So I got all these cases for the iPhone 7 Plus, and you know what I mean, now it's on pre-order or back order till whenever. And I'm like, yo, it's screwing me, yo, like, for real. So this has been a horrible process, and I wanted this video to be a live video, but I mean, it's live right now, but if you ain't I ain't send nobody the link, because I'm actually on the phone right now. So, but I mean, it's just pissed me off, because it's just pissed me off, because like, then nobody's like, where's the customer care? Like, where's that? I'm still waiting on that customer service employee who's just gonna go above and beyond to help me, above and beyond to make this right, because I'm being wronged, and everybody else who got a Note 7 device right now is being wrong. And I understand, because I had this conversation with the Verizon worker who I talked to today, and they're like, well, you know, when the Note 7 got recalled, everybody went to like the iPhone device, everybody went to the S7 device, S7 Edge, and I'm like, I understand that. But regardless of that, you know what I mean, I'm still in a rut. I'm still in a position that is not a positive position for me. I'm still stuck without a phone, you know, in their eyes, you know what I mean. I'm still stuck without a phone once I keep the Note 7 until, you know, the iPhone 7 Plus come out. So like I said, I think I'm done with this journey right now. I think I'm just gonna fall back. I'm gonna wait until, you know, whenever the iPhone 7 Plus comes in. I think I'm gonna wait till then, and I might not even get it then, man. I might just wait it out, you know, because like, this is just bull. It's bull crap, you know what I mean? And I'm frustrated. I'm upset, you know. So I'm to the point now where I'm just finna get ignorant. I'm finna get ignorant on them. I'm finna get like real belligerent. I'm finna get, you know, mad niggerish on them, because I'm just pissed. You know what I mean? I'm pissed about the whole situation. And you know, because I'm a tech reviewer, and a lot of times as a tech reviewer, man, this stuff that you get is time sensitive. You know what I mean? Like, I get the iPhone 7 Plus in November 30th is down in December. It's December. You know what I mean? And it's time sensitive. So now it's not popular. My views go down. You know what I mean? Because nobody really cares about the device because they've been looking at the device for the last 3 months. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Like I said, I think I'm personally done with them. And I mean, I don't blame Verizon. But like I said, they're not doing anything to really accommodate me or to make me feel any better about this, situation. And it's not like you're not helping me at all. First off, they were calling it my update, my upgrade. Yeah, well, your upgrade. It's not an upgrade. It's not an upgrade. It's not an upgrade to me to get the iPhone 7 Plus after having the Note 7. That's not an upgrade. You know what I mean? That's all they kept referring to it as, is the upgrade. And, in that matter, they do it just because, you're getting a new device and everything. And then, like I said, they made everything so hard. You know how you pay the taxes and all the fees for the Note 7. And they want me to pay them same taxes and fees for the iPhone 7 Plus. And they're like, well, if you pay those fees now, then we'll just wipe them for you. We'll wipe them. We'll take it off your bill. And I'm like, why not just wipe it for this device? Like, why not just, clear it for this device? So then they tried to do that. You know what I mean? They tried to give me a credit when I was checking out with the iPhone. They tried to give me the credit. You know what I mean? That couldn't work. So they're like, well, just pay for it now. We'll take it off your bill. And I'm like, does that sound right to you? Does that sound right to you that I pay for this device now and then you'll take it off my bill? You know what I mean? Like, the credits that you owe me, you'll just take it back off my bill? Like, that don't sound right to me. You know what I mean? But to them, it made sense. It made sense to these people. So like I said, this is a hassle and a half. I'm exhausted. I'm totally done with it. And like, I could get the Pixel phone, but I'm not interested in the Pixel phone. And if I get the Pixel phone, I'm stuck with the Pixel phone. So, I mean, one move that I could do, I think I might just get the Pixel XL, which is probably sold out too at Verizon. So I might not even be able to get that. But if I go into a store, trade in my Note 7, get the Pixel XL, do my review on the Pixel, and return the Pixel. But then I'm like, Verizon will be slick and hit you with a, oh no, you can't return this because this is your second return. But no, it shouldn't be my second return because the first one was a mandatory return. You know what I mean? Like, I had to return the Note 7, so how would this one be considered a return also? So we'll see. You know what I mean? We will see what my next move is. Because my next move got to be my best move. And I know this video probably gets shaky at times. I got it on my little window mount. So I know it'll probably get a little shaky, a little turbulence. But anybody else out there, man, who's having problems with the Note 7 exchange, you can't even really call it an exchange because it's not an exchange. You know what I mean? Because they're not just handing you the phone, here, take this phone, give me your Note 7. They're not doing that. That's an exchange. Doing that. What they're doing is they're giving you back your fee, whatever you pay for the Note 7, and then they're hitting you with new fees for the new device, which I think all carriers take the loss and don't charge nobody for getting a new device. I mean, yeah, you get, like, if you're on a payment plan, you know what I mean? Yeah, charge them for the payment plan, but don't take off, waive the activation fee, waive the taxes, waive all that other bullshit, waive all those other fees. You know what I mean? Just give it to them for whatever they got to pay for it and nothing more. Because I don't think that it's fair that, people have to pay all these fees again, and then you claim, this is where Verizon gets you, because you claim, oh, we're gonna give you back all these fees and shit that you paid for the Note 7. But really, and then I know this from experience, if you don't remember hey, they owe me this for this. They owe me, my Note 7 fees back. If you don't remember that, they're not just going to send you a message like, hey, we gave you back these fees. No, if you forget, they going to forget. They going to act just like they forgot. They ain't, oh, yeah, no. So that's why I don't understand that they're playing the game with you, because if you don't remember, then they're going to act stupid and act like they don't remember. That's what I'm saying. Just give everybody back their money off top. Give everybody back their money off top. Let them get their new device if they want a new device, and don't charge them no activation. Waive all those extra fees, man. Waive all those fees. That's what I consider fair. You know what I mean? That's what I consider fair from the average consumer. You know what I mean? That's fair to me. But me having in this exchange, this is the new exchange program, but we're not exchanging because monies need to be exchanged too. You know what I mean? The Verizon, they just got some shit with them, yo. Like, the first time I tried to do it, I tried to get the iPhone, tried to order it. Oh, you can't order it right now because you owe a $371 bill. So I'm like, what do you mean? Like, my bill is just like 2 days past due. You're telling me I owe a $371 bill, and you want me to keep this explosive device because I haven't paid my bill yet? Like, show me in the fine print where it says all of this, where all these stipulations come in. Show me all that. Because I guarantee if the Note 7, say my Note 7 exploded right now while I'm recording, just blew the fuck up, say that right now, then what their excuse is going to be, because I haven't got a box to return it. You know what I mean? They're gonna say, "Oh, you could have went to your local store." Well, my local store don't have the phone that I ordered. So then, where's my device coming from? Because your employee said y'all not gonna give me a loaner device. So where's my device coming from? You know what I mean? Everybody's dropping the ball on this, in my opinion. Everybody's dropping the ball on this. Every company, every carrier, Samsung, dropping the ball on how y'all handling this, man. Dropping the ball. Like, I never expected, as a customer, as a consumer, to feel this way about Samsung, about Verizon. You know what I mean? Because those are my two juggernauts. Samsung and Verizon. Those are my companies. So like where do you go now? Like, to be honest, I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not gonna, change carriers, because every carrier got their bullshit, and I know Verizon's bullshit. So it's not worth me switching carriers to try to figure out the next carrier's bullshit. You know what I mean? It's not worth it. Everybody got hidden fees, underlying shit, bullshit somewhere down the pipeline. So it's not worth me really trying to figure out what they're doing too, when I already know Verizon. I know what they trying to do to pull the wool over my eyes. I know all that. But like I said, this exchange has not been smooth at all. Like, not at all. And I feel for anybody else in this situation. You know what I mean? And then the lady from Samsung was like, well, what happened to your device that you had? No, it was the lady from Verizon. What happened to the device you had when you traded in your Note 7? Well, I'm like, theoretically, when you trade in a phone, you upgrade it, you trade it in, you lose that device. So, dummy, my device would have been gone anyway. But, you know what I mean? I didn't get smart with her. I just said, lady, I don't have that device no more. But it's a hassle. It's a hassle. And I'm upset. I'm fed up. I'm at my breaking point. I'm ready to give up. I'm ready to cancel my iPhone 7 Plus order. I'm ready to cancel it. I'm ready just to rock my S7 Edge until I can't rock no more. But like I said, I got all these iPhone 7 Plus cases. I got iPhone 7 cases. I got Note 7 cases. I got all this stuff, man. I might as well just throw the Note 7 cases out. Because what they gonna do with them? What anybody gonna do with those? you know. But yeah, too, about let's get into the Pixel craze. Man, everybody, the Pixel came out like 2-3 days ago. Everybody going crazy about this Pixel. And I understand it, it's a new device. Everybody want to, put their input in. My whole, YouTube suggestions was all Pixel stuff. Pixel XL, Pixel XL, Pixel XL, Pixel XL. And I'm like, I respect that. It's a new device. It's supposed to be a new flagship. A new hot device. So of course, everybody gonna want to get it. Everybody gonna want to review it. Tech reviewers gonna want it. So I understand that, and it's going crazy. But I'm like, somebody has said it. I don't remember who it was. If it was Eric, a tech gentleman, it was somebody from the stream who has said, like, there's like really no commercials out promoting the Pixel phone, and even like the Google commercials, they don't really promote it. They just flash it up there and it's a Pixel phone. You know what I mean? So they don't really do great marketing as far as marketing this device. And I think the average consumer wouldn't know nothing about the Pixel phone, the Pixel XL, Pixel phone. I don't think the average consumer wouldn't know anything about it. And there's just things to me that, and these aren't deal breakers per se, because I've had devices that don't have these things. But what I'm saying is, like, the Pixel doesn't have removable battery, and I say it's not a deal breaker because most, Verizon and Samsung phones nowadays don't have removable battery. So that's what I'm saying that for. The Pixel XL or Pixel doesn't have removable battery. It's not waterproof. And these are like some criteria things that I made a list of not too long ago, saying that every cell phone, every device should have this. You know what I mean? It doesn't have expandable storage. You know what I mean? You got a 32 and a 128. You know what I mean? So what if you can't afford that 128? You ain't got the bread to get the 128 right now, so you stuck with this 32, and your 32 ain't got enough storage, yo. You know what I mean? Like your 32 don't have enough storage. There's no way. For the most minuscule, user, as far as like downloading apps, I think even from the 32 gigabyte, when you start off with like 27 gigabytes, you know what I mean, fresh out the box. So that's, saying limited pictures, limited videos. You ain't really gonna do too many HD videos, no 4K videos really. Your photos, your apps, your app content, your music, your why are we sitting here, man? Go. Your music, you know what I mean? Like, all of that stuff is limited, you know what I mean? Because you don't have expendable storage. So there's not much that you can do, with that. And like, to me, I can't do nothing with a 32 gigabyte. Like, straight 32, I can't do nothing with that. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't do nothing with a straight 32 gigabyte device. Like, my life would be hell. I'd be deleting, and I'd be trying to put stuff in the cloud, and, you know what I mean, trying to put stuff on SD. Damn, bitch, you almost got hit by a car. Trying to put stuff in SD cards, you know what I mean, and putting them on to my computer or something. Like, it would be a mad scramble if I had a 32 gigabyte, and it wouldn't be worth my time. You know what I mean? 32 gigabyte just isn't worth my time, or my efforts, So I don't recommend anybody who does anything, major far as storage wise to get a 32 gigabyte device without expandable storage. I just don't recommend it. To each his own. You're gonna do what you want to do, but I wouldn't recommend that, because you just putting yourself out there to be violated by the storage demon, and the storage demon will violate you. But yeah, I'm interested, I guess, a little bit to see what this Pixel is about. But especially for the money they want for it, for the 128. I'm not that impressed to where I feel I want to spend that type of bread on this Pixel device. You know, there's no other device out there that's the V10, the V20, whatever. None of that stuff is exciting me. You know what I mean? Like the Note 7 excited me. Like I was looking forward to that. I wanted the Note 7, man. I do my homework on all my devices, but you know what I mean? Like the Note 7 brought the best out of me, you know, because it was a device that I just felt was head and shoulders above the rest. You know what I mean? It was way above the competition. It was, you know, it was just the phone of phones. And there's not another phone out there that's giving me that type of feeling. iPhone don't give me that type of feeling. And don't get me wrong, the iPhone is an extraordinary device. Extraordinary device. But when you stack it up against the Note 7, it falls short because of I think just stupid stuff as far as Apple not wanting to adapt. Like, you look at it like Apple has why not do expandable storage? You know what I mean? Why not do that? You know what I mean? In this day and age, why not do that? And now you're forcing me to get Bluetooth headphones. You know what I mean? Or carry this adapter around all the time. You know, who wants to do that? And then, you know, if I want to listen to music and charge my phone at the same time, I got to buy another adapter. Not even sold by Apple. Not even sold by Apple. You got to buy it from a third party distributor and get it, you know, from there, which I, you know, ordered mine. So it's and that's another thing. Like, I'm ordering all these accessories for this iPhone and I don't even have it. Like, I can't even get it, you know. And I'm like, it's not even the 256, because I come up off the 256. I go to the 128, but guess what? The 128 ain't even there, man. I hate when people in wheelchairs. No, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful to disabled people, but when people in wheelchairs just dart out in the street in their chair, I'm like, yo, like, why are you just darting out in the street? Like, there's traffic rules regardless. You know what I mean? If you're in a chair or not, there's traffic rules. Obey the traffic rules, lady. You know, that's my little rant. But yeah, like, Apple just Apple just refuses to adapt. They refuse to just do the simple things. Removable battery's not big to me. It's big, but it would make things a lot more smoother for other companies. I mean, for other it make things smoother for everybody. But they won't do it because it takes money from them. You know what I mean? Because if you seal the whole phone off, make it a unibody, you seal this phone off, you got battery issues, guess what? Now you gotta get a whole new phone. You know what I mean? You gotta get a whole new phone. You can't just go swap out the battery and get a new battery. You know, you gotta buy a new phone. Or Samsung, in this case, fast wireless charging. You know what I mean? If you had a removable battery, guess what? You wouldn't have to buy that fast charging device, that little dock. You wouldn't have to buy that because you just swap out the battery. Boom, give me a new battery. I don't need this $40, $50, $60 charger. I don't need this $40, $50, $60 wireless charger. I don't need that because I just swap out the battery. You know what I mean? So simplicity. They try to make it like, oh, we're being simplistic, you know what I mean? We're being innovative. But what you're doing is you're just trying to put more money into your pocket. You know what I mean? And you always put this out here because you want the money in your pocket, is don't buy these accessories from third party, you know, don't buy them from third parties. Only buy a Samsung brand. Oh, your Note 7 was blown up probably because you didn't have a Samsung charger. You know what I mean? So they're always plugging that, you know, don't buy third-party accessories. Always plugging that. But they're gonna be pissed, man. They got their sunroof open and it's raining. You're gonna be heated when they come outside, idiot. But you know, that's just another thing that to me that Apple won't adapt to. You know what I mean? And another thing this really the problem is us as the consumer don't force them to do it. If people say, hey, I'm not buying another iPhone until they give me back the 3.5 millimeter jack, guess what? They're gonna bring back the 3.5 millimeter jack. If people say, hey, I'm not buying another iPhone until they give me expandable storage, then guess what? They're going to give you expandable storage. If people say, hey, I'm not buying another Samsung device until, or I'm not buying another Apple device until they finally get fast charging, fast wireless charging. Until they do that, you know, then companies will start listening. People listen when you dig into their pockets. These companies listen when you dig into their pockets. When you start messing with them financially, they start listening. They start listening. But it is all on us as the consumer to force that to happen. You know what I mean? Like, us being so happy to cop this device, to buy this device, we're not really thinking about, you know, the next device. You know, you figure if you're the average consumer, you buy a new phone every 2 years, the average consumer. Now, most tech, you know, reviewers, consumers, you know, people, we buy, you know, 4 phones a year, 3, 4, 5 phones a year. So you don't think that, hey, if I take a stand on this device, the next device that I buy, I might get it for a little cheaper. You know what I mean? You don't look at it like that because you're so hyped, so sold, so, you know, focused and you know, in on getting this one device that you don't think about, hey, I'm gonna be paying top dollar for the next 4 devices I get now because I didn't want to take a stand on this one device. You know what I mean? And I know people are gonna talk about budget phones, you know, budget this, budget that. And I mean that's a different topic and different conversation because we're talking about heavy hitters against budget. And I mean, it's a budget phone for a reason. It's not a budget phone because they spent, you know, $200 to make it and they charge you $400. It's not that. It's a budget phone because it doesn't perform. But people are gonna put it on the test. You know what I mean? Like the you know, the benchmark test. But those things to me are kind of biased because they have different processors, they have different apps, they have different ways. And this lady in the wheelchair again. They have different ways to see, that's what I'm talking about. Ignorant ass wheelchair people, stupid bitch. You know what I mean? Like, excuse me. But they have different ways that they utilize apps and they utilize, you know, everything, perform, you know. So yeah, you know, you might say, hey, this does this at this speed, this does this at that speed, but you know what I mean, they just perform differently, you know. And the Note 7 probably performs really slow if you look at it and as far as like clocking the speed, but you'll never notice you never notice it you know, running slow because it doesn't run slow in your hand. It just doesn't run as fast as the other devices that you might pay half the money for. But like I said, I'm not gonna get into that because that's just a big argument with a lot of people. But I'm at work and I'm bored, so I figured I'd talk until it's time for me to get back to work. But I think I'm at work right now. I'm just driving my client around. You know, we ain't nothing to do, so I think I'm just gonna go back to the crib, back to the house. We're gonna cool out, and that's that. You know, that's that. I ain't got nothing else to do. I go to my son's football game at like 5. I'm dumb tired right now. So, yeah, I think I'm going to sign out on this one. I'm rocking for almost 40 minutes. And I know, you know, ain't nobody even seeing this right now. So it won't be technically considered a live stream video because nobody was with me. But it is what it is. Holla at your boy. We out to the next one. Deuces.